Right, this video is about sanitising, disinfection and odour removal control in Doncaster. It's quite an in-depth subject, so I'm not going to go right into the technical pieces of it. That's all in this the attached document that you can read. It's all on the website, in Merlin Clean's website here. But essentially, it's about protecting yourself, your staff and your clients from any sort of infection. We've had all sorts of warnings just recently, and there's lots of litigation going on. People are being sued left, right and centre because simply they can't prove that they're adequately keeping up with the standards for sanitising, disinfection and odour control and removal in Doncaster. So how can you get round that? Well, we use a product. It's used by the National Health, and it's the top one. It's the very top product. It's won all the awards. It's pretty straightforward. We use a special machine called a fogger. There's lots of those on the market. You need a very specific fogger to do this job, which obviously we use. So what does it do? Well, we can walk into your office and you may well have paperwork everywhere and you're going to be worried about getting it wet and everything else. No need to worry. With this specific fogging piece of equipment that we've got, we can totally disinfect everything. Now this applies to restaurants, schools, colleges, children's playgrounds, all these trampoline parks, all these type of things these days are springing up. And you know, it protects everybody, all your staff and your clients and yourself. Why is it important? Well, going back to litigation, you know, little Johnny comes along to your little trampoline park or ball park or whatever you have. He gets a little cut on his foot and, you know, he goes home. Oh, that starts to fester because they haven't looked after it, put a plaster on it or something. So he ends up down the doctor's. The doctor says, oh, where did you go, little Johnny? And he says, oh, I went to that little place up down the road. And that doesn't stop with the doctor. He's not bothered. He just fills his form in because he's required to by law. And off it goes. And then a week, a month, a couple of months down the line, you get a knock on the door. We say, oh, we'd like to see the manager or the owner because little Johnny got a little cut on his foot and it started to fester. And really, we want to see what you're doing to protect your clients in terms of sanitising, disinfection and odour control and removal in Doncaster. All the bleaching, all the mopping, all the wiping of the surfaces, really these days it just doesn't cut it with them. What they want is a certificates telling them that it's been done by a proper product with the fogging. With the fog, it gets every single crevice. You can't miss. So it's your guarantee and your proof that you are complying with your responsibilities for sanitising, disinfection and odour removal control in Doncaster.